What's up, everyone? It's your boy Scott. Welcome to the Scott Report, and by now you already know what it is. It's time for that Let's Read a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 5, Vento Aureo. And this series has been nothing but fun as of late, and I'm ready to just dive into it. I'm going to try to get through a couple of chapters tonight, but I can probably only promise about 3. But I did go through my winter schedule, and I'm going to set a permanent spot for these. It's going to be Thursdays. It'll be Thursdays along with Boku no Hero Review. That I'll be doing the JoJo Let's Reads, and I'll try, if I can get a couple more out through the week, I will, but for sure, coming up in the winter season, it will be on Thursdays that these will be coming out for you guys, going back to work next week and everything, so I won't be able to bring these out as frequently, but I figured if I can at least get maybe 4 chapters out per read or during the week, then probably I would say early to mid-spring season I'll be completely finished with this series. So that's a big commitment, but it's pretty fun. And again, I'm going to go through as much as I can. I really want to say I'm going to finish it, but I don't want to make any promises either. So with that being said, let's get down to it. I cannot wait to get into this one. Thank you guys for the comments and everything. We had quite a bit of discussion about some of the pronunciations of the name in this series, and I'm just going to go ahead and chalk it up. I'm going to butcher it. I don't know Italian, so I've been looking it up as like the game translations, because I broke out my all-star battle, and like for the character that we just met, the game actually says his name is Bucciolati or Buccialetti. So it's like 4 or 5 different ways you can say some of these characters' names. For this character in particular, I know for sure that it's Bucci. So I'm just gonna go with Bucciolati. I'm gonna go with Bucciolati. So either way, it's all in fun. I mean, who cares if I'm butchering it? Honestly, I really don't at this point. I just want to read the story. So let's get down to it. We are at chapter 450. I'm going to try to maybe I'm going to try to get through at least 3 chapters tonight, but depending on how things go, depending on if these things are a little bit better. I did a Zoom, so it looks a little bit better for me now. And, hey, maybe we can get through these quickly, but let's go ahead and get started. Chapter 450, Entering the Gang, Part 1. Naples middle school dorms. The wind isn't safe. Oh, he still has that candle with him too. Hey, Giornio, nice timing. You could just press the button and take a picture. Can you just press the button and take a picture? No, thank you. Huh? Oh, so sorry, but can you open the door for me? The bucket of water is going to spill. Can I do it tomorrow? God, this guy's focused on just getting this lighter not to burn out. Tick, tick, tick. I'm finally back in my own dorm room. Phew, only 23 more miles to go. 23 more hours to go. I don't know why I was thinking miles. Sorry, guys. It's really late. I mean, well, it's not really late, but I've had a pretty long day, so I'm probably going to struggle through these, guys. Apologies for that, but I'll do my best. Oh, he almost blew it out. Ah. Too close. He stuck it in some bread. Nice. Now the lighter won't fall over. And even if the air in the room moves around a little bit, the flame will be guarded. And all I have to do is what Popo said. Keep an eye on it for the next 23 hours until 3 o'clock tomorrow. Right. Just in case, to prevent sudden winds from blowing it open, I'll lock the windows. Crackle, 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 crackle. Is somebody trying to get in there? What? Who would just open the door without knocking first? He's Koichi? It looks like he's out. Now's my chance. It's that Japanese boy again. His name was Koichi Heroes. That's it. How do you know where I live? It looks like my suitcase and my luggage are gone. But my passport might still be around. It must be difficult to get rid of the identification documents like passports. And he's still looking for his stuff. I don't blame him. They told me that it'll take at least a week or 2 to reissue my passport. And it'll only be a temporary passport to get me back to Japan. So that means that I won't be able to leave the city for the rest of my trip. If I don't get my passport back, the vacation will be ruined. Even though sneaking into other people's rooms does make me look like a thief. Wait, no. He's a thief. What's wrong with me? looking for something that's mine. His passport. This is bad. At this rate, Koichi will start looking around in my desk drawers. If it's true that I haven't disposed of his passport yet, it's inside of my file cabinets on the desk because I intended to give it back to him. This means Koichi will see the lit lighter on my desk. What will Koichi think if you see a lit lighter resting on top of a piece of bread? Would he think nothing of it? Definitely not. He would extinguish the flame, since it would be disastrous if a fire started up. What do I do? What should I do? I have to retrieve the lighter before Koichi sees the flames. Gold experience! Muda! Did he just make a snake? He made a snake out of the light pole, out of the light wire. Nice. I use gold experience to give life to the wiring and turn it into a snake. That's an especially good loaf of bread. The snakes gotten a good hold of it. And since snakes swallow their food slowly, that piece of bread isn't going anywhere anytime soon. All I have to do is put it up along with the cord. What? No! Oh shit, he dropped it. This can't be happening. He found a lighter. This isn't good. Huh? I have to prevent him from blowing out the flame at all cost. Oh. That symbol. That's the Japanese passport symbol. Ah, it's burning! Here it is. I found my passport. Huh? That's weird. I thought I saw a lit lighter. That was close. He would have extinguished the flame had I not done anything. I, Giorno Giovanna, have a dream to take the first step towards it. I must protect this flame no matter what. Oh, be careful. I'm sorry. As you can see, I'm cleaning the stairs right now. You got splashed a bit, but I'm glad to see you're not soaked. Wait, did it go out? I guess we'll find out in this chapter because we're on chapter 2. Entering the Gang, part 2. But I'm glad. This must mean that you've been doing good every day. That's the day-to-day things that count. If you've been neglecting your duties, you would have gotten completely soaked by that bucket of water. I'm glad. I'm glad. Yeah, some water got on it, so our light should be completely out with this. The most important thing is trust, Giorno Giovanna. If you fall asleep, sneeze, let the lighter fall over, or let the passing breeze blow the flame out, that will prove to me that you're untrustworthy. That means that I can't give you permission to join the gang. How could this have... No. It's only been an hour, and the flame, I can't believe it. Could I go back to Popo and ask for another try? No. Well, if he were that generous, he wouldn't be testing me like this. The flame? What happened to the flame? Is that lighter not working anymore? Did it break? Was it my fault? No, it's nothing. You're not involved in this. I'm just thinking about what to do. Well, from the looks of it, it doesn't seem broken. That lighter is still giving off a lot of gas. What did you just say? Come now, listen. You can hear the gas whistling out of the lighter. I don't think it's broken. See? It's working fine. Is this the button to light it? Did you try pressing it? No, that can't be. There's no way it's possible to relight it. The test is whether or not the flame is lit or extinguished. If you can reignite the flame, there'll be no point to the test. Whoosh! The brightness startled me, but it looks like there's no problem at all, see? In any case, what are you doing with a lighter? Don't tell me you've been smoking in your school or in your room. Well, not that it matters to me at all. Impossible. How can it be possible to reignite the flame? Oh, is that a stand? It looks like a stand. Yes, that's a stand. Huh? And it just gooned out of the panel. Wow. What? It can't be. What was that? You reignited it. Did you just take this dude's soul? What the fuck? I'll give you a chance to see the two paths that you can follow. What is this? This is strange. What's happened to me? My body can't move. Call someone, a doctor. Please call a doctor. A stand. This is Popo's stand. It must be. Can it be that he appeared because he relit the lighter? It was the old man who reignited the flame, so that's why it's speaking to him. And it looks like that vague outline that the stand's holding is the man's soul. These are your chances. These are your chances. There are two paths that you can follow. The first path is for the chosen ones who will live. The other, the path of death. You have reignited the flame. You will accept this challenge. Is that the stand arrow? Is he about to make him a stand? Wait a minute. How can you hit a soul with the stand? Wait a minute. I'm caught up in the hype with the soul arrow being back here. With the stand arrow. I'm sorry. What the hell is going on here? Let's keep reading. What are you doing? Oh, the soul is bleeding. What the hell? This soul was not one of the chosen ones. Oh, is he dead? Hey, are you alright? He's dead. There are no external wounds, but he's dead. It must be because it was his soul that was attacked. His soul. That reminds me, when I asked Bucciolati whether or not there were others with stand abilities, he said that I would understand when I met Popo. It can't be. It can't be that Popo chooses those who have dormant stand abilities like what he just did now. Like what that stand just did now. You reignited the flame as well, didn't you? I'll give you a chance to see two paths that you can follow. Oh, nice dodge. It's coming after me now. So it attacks anyone who witnessed the reignitation. Shit, whatever. The reignition as well. So it attacks anyone who sees the reignition. This is also very hard trying to stay in the character and read this stuff as well. I promise you, I can read a lot better than this. But it's like trying to distinguish who's talking when. And of course I know. But it's like trying to change the voices and all that. This really is a lot harder than I thought it would be. It's fun though. I love it. I hope you guys enjoy it too. Whoa. This is... I'll give you a chance. Oh, he grabbed gold experience. He tried to like transmute gold experience to the ground, it looks like, and he pulled him. I'll give you a chance to see the two paths. Which can you follow? My stand, gold experience, was dragged out. This stand, it used my shadow. This must be how it extracts other people's souls. Alright, entering the game part 3. Well, there's 6 parts to this one. I think I'll go ahead and do all 6 tonight. If these are all like 10 pages, then I'll just go ahead and finish all 6 tonight. Finish this part. I can't believe that gold experience was forced out regardless of my will. Stand name, Black Sabbath. Hey! Got some Ozzy Osbourne going on with this. User, the incarcerated gangster Popo. Stand name, gold experience. User, Giorno Giovanna. There's that stand arrow again. The first path is for the chosen one who will live. It's no use. It's not losing its grip. It's stronger than gold experience. Its user Popo is inside a prison roughly 5 kilometers away. This is a remote control stand, and yet it's still incredibly powerful. Additionally, it seems to be attacking on autopilot, like a robot. The old man died when his soul was stabbed by this arrow. But what would happen in my case? What if my stand gold experience is attacked by that stand? If not, then the remaining path is the ultimate path of death. Oh, he grabbed it. Nice. Just by attempting to grab it. What is this arrow? If it gets a clean stab of gold experience, I'll definitely be killed. It looks like I have no other choice. I, Giorno Giovanna, have a dream. Even if Popo is a superior in the organization that I'm intending to join, if he intends to get in the way of my dream, and if he's someone who kills innocent bystanders like that old man, as if his life was just trash to be tossed, I have to defeat him. Punch. Grab. The useless, baby. Gold experience. Only your senses will rampage, consequently making everything seem slow. Let me read that again. Gold experience. Only your senses will rampage, consequently making everything seem slow. That's right. Gold experience can make you feel like you're high. I mean, it can make you slow down. That's pretty interesting. It's gone now. It's just like when it attacked the old man. But no matter how agile it may be, it shouldn't be able to move anywhere right now. Since I attacked it with gold experience, its senses should be moving far ahead of its physical capabilities. It should be barely able to move. Even if it could move, it should be moving incredibly slowly. It shouldn't have disappeared like this. I can't discern its ability. I won't understand what's going on, but it has to be here somewhere. It has to be. It will be moving slowly. Otherwise, it will ambush me, just like it did to that old man. I have to find it before the effects of the slowness wear off. It doesn't help that it's stronger than I am. If it catches me, this time it won't let go. Oh, it's behind you. Oh! It's stab gold experience. What? What's that? It's the size of shadows. No. Since my movements are also slow, I won't be able to guard the arrow stabbing me in time. Making things go slower worked against me. Release the ability and guard yourself. Whoa! Shadows. I knew it had to do with the shadows. We got a lot of action in this one. Up and here's a wall of text. So this stand moves exclusively through shadows, but within them it's incredibly fast. This side of the stairs is flooded with sunlight. It looks like this stand can't jump through sunlight to follow me. That's why I was able to avoid his attack just then. When it first appeared, the reason it attacked the old man first was because I was at the bottom of the stairs, where it was mostly sunny. The old man was standing in the shadows that the railing made, which made him an easier target. But the last time I checked, it was way past 4:10. In a short while, the sun is going to set behind us, behind the campus buildings. And when that happens, Gold Experience Part 4. That is a beast cover. In the shadows, stand name Black Sabbath, user Popo, a gang superior who is currently in prison. His habit is to go Buh? Power E. However, when it grabs someone, A. Speed A, range A, durability A, precision E, potential E. Ability. Oh, here's grades at the bottom. A excellent, B good, C average, D poor, E very poor. Ability 1. Its ability and range of motion is limited to shadow environments. However, it doesn't seem to be able to hide in tiny shadows, like a shadow of a pebble or tiny dark cracks between stone tiles. It can't run out into the sunlight or jump across light areas. 2. It releases something that resembles an arrow from its mouth, and it pierces its target's soul, the one who is stabbed by the arrow. Either has a dormant stand ability awoken or dies. Alright, so it's still the stand arrow properties. It's just for some reason it is within this stand. It's interesting how that's working. I'm definitely going to switch browsers. I just got to work around on this one because I'm using Firefox and it's going like super slow. Or at least it is today. If this stand can only move through the shadows, then what would happen if it were to forcibly drag? What happens if I were to forcibly drag it into the sunlight? That might be his weakness as well. It's definitely worth a try, but how am I going to accomplish it? The enemy stand is definitely more powerful than Gold Experience. No, rather, it's probably invincible in the shade. If it catches me, it's all over. What should I do? It's waiting. It's waiting patiently for the sun to set behind the school building. You, what are you doing? Giornio, what's going on? What happened to the man that was laying at the foot of the stairs? Now don't you steal my luggage and my passport? Did you do something to that man too? No, don't get the wrong idea. It wasn't me. That stand over there attacked. Huh? Hey, I was watching from the window up there. I saw you talking to the old man, and I saw you reignite the lighter's flame. I saw it all, okay? You were watching? It can't be. Oh, it's coming after Koichi. Stay out of the shadows. Cast by the railings, Koichi. Get out of the shade. Oh no, I got echoes. No. You saw the ignition. I'll give you a chance to set the two paths that you can follow. What? What is this? Also, I realize I can push this to make it bigger. But when I do it this way, it doesn't really show the full page, and then I'll have to scroll left and right. I mean, I guess that's extra. But then I have to click on it again to go back. So it's really cumbersome to do it this way, slowing down me reading everything. I might try this next time. So this is going to be a work in progress, just to let you guys know too. So it'll be fine-tuned. It's going to take a few tries, but we'll get it. You saw the reignition. I'll give you a chance to set the two paths that you can follow. What? What is this? Gold Experience. This hurts. It's extremely painful, but thankfully I managed to drag you out into the sunlight. Sorry guys, 1 second. Jeez. Sorry about that. The stair railings. I use Gold Experience's ability to turn them into the morning glories which hang down. He's been dragged out into the shadows created by the railings. Ah! Wow, that was pretty good. Let me read that one again. The stair railings. I use Gold Experience's ability to turn them into morning glories which hang down. You've been dragged out of the shadow created by the railings. Man, this Gold Experience is broken. He can pretty much transmute. Pity. There was still some shade nearby, so it got away. But now we know for certain that being out in the light damages it. If we could manage to drag it completely out into the open, we have some possibility to defeat it. That's just now. That stand. It'll take a bit to explain, but as you can see, I'm being attacked. The enemy stand is invincible as long as it's in the shade. Don't go into the shadows cast by a school building. The man who relit the lighter was killed. To put it simply, since we were witnesses to it, you and I are under attack as well. That was an arrow from the bow and arrow. It's here in Italy? Yeah, Koichi know what that is. What are you doing, Giorgio? Why are you being attacked by a stand that has an arrow? Explaining would take too much time. But I don't know anything. Have you seen the enemy stand before? I'm not talking about the stand. I'm talking about the arrow. Do you really know nothing about that arrow? You've lost me. What is that arrow? Why didn't you just help me? Now's not the time. The sun's setting. Tell me about the arrow. Why didn't you help me? Just because you did. Don't think that I owe any debts towards you. A thief. Don't think I owe any debts towards a thief like you. The reignition of the lighter happened because of my actions. The old man had nothing to do with it. I feel incredibly terrible. I know that what I'm doing is right, but I still feel this dark brooding. I, Giorno Giovanna, have a dream that I know is just. That stand's a remote control automated stand. 2 years ago, back in my hometown of Japan, there was an arrow. Not the exact same one as that one though. And I was stabbed by that arrow and got my stand ability. I don't know where the arrows come from, but I didn't think it'd be in Italy too. Anyway, I've seen the stand before. That's similar to that one. Even though it's remote control, it's still powerful. And that's because it runs on autopilot. It can only do simple things like follow someone and explode, but it doesn't stop attacking until it's accomplished its goal. But since the user doesn't realize what's going on with their stand, everything is happening. Since the user doesn't realize what's going on with their stand while everything is happening, our best bet is to find the user and get to them first. Unfortunately, that's impossible. The user is secured in prison. We wouldn't be able to get there. In any case, the sun is going to set behind the school building soon. Currently, the enemy stand can't roam outside the shadows that the building casts. So it would be wise for us to go around to the other side where the sun isn't blocked. We can figure out how to drag it out into the sunlight there. Caw-caw! Got some birds out here. That was random as hell. It's gone. I've got you. The birds. It used the shadow of the flying bird as a way to travel from shadow to shadow. Alright, entering the gang part 5. I think we got one more part to this. I think it's 6 parts. Yeah, 6 parts, and then that'll be it for the night. This one's a little bit longer. Alright, we already know about Act 3, but I'll read it anyway. Koichi Heroes, 18 years old. Stand name, Echoes, Act 3. Power A, Speed C. Range D, 5 meters. Durability C. Precision C. Potential B. Ability 3 Freeze. Rapidly punches his target before attributing a freezing or stopping effect by greatly increasing their effective weight. Alright, part 5. To me, Koichi Heroes, everything just seems to be happening too fast, but anyway, right now, here in Italy, I'm being attacked by a remote stand user that moves through shadows. Giorno Giovanni is planning to move around to the other side of the school building. Since the sun is hitting the roof from the other side, at casting a long shadow over most of the space. The plan was to lure the stand into the shadow of something he can move away before the sun sets completely, and then remove the shadow. That was his plan. If he could have dragged that stand out into the sun, he would definitely have been able to win. Giorgio had been planning to remove the shadows. The crows. It was hiding in the shadows of the flying crows to move from the shadow of the building. The stand. Muda! Muda with the kicks. Oh, this stand's fighting back. He's trying to get him in a heel hook. It's fast. No. Within the shade, just as I thought, it's stronger and faster than Gold Experience. In this position, there's no way I'll let go. Act 3, freeze! Nice with the assist. My Echo Act 3 has the ability to make objects and stands much heavier. Biatch! Motherfucking! I love Act 3, man. I made that bastard's hands heavier. So heavy that he can't move a single finger off the ground. Grip. It should have let go. I made this entire hand heavier. Even if it managed to sneak back into the shadows, there's no way it could have the strength to keep his fingers bent. It's strong. It looks like it's hell bent on keeping his grip. There are 2 parts that you can follow. No, at this rate, Giorno's legs will break under their weight before this stand lets go. I have to stop the ability. Act 3, release 3, freeze. No, don't go and do something like that. This is perfect, Koichi. Huh? This ability of making things heavier. Release it? No, why would you? This is what I wanted. This ability that you use for me is perfect. But your anchors are going to shatter. Oh, what happened to this tree? Like a branch fell. What? That tree branch is what broke. It seemed to just crumble off. Plus all the leaves are falling off along with the seeds. But that tree is an evergreen. And it's spring right now. We need to remove the shadows that the stand was lurking in, yes? Just as we planned. Gold Experience is a stand that continuously gives life. Therefore, that tree kept on growing. And then came to the end of his lifespan. That is cheap. That is broken as hell. Causing it to wither. Your ability. But your stand couldn't move. There's at least 10 meters between you and that tree. Don't release your stand ability. This is perfect. Thanks to your wonderful ability to make things heavier, you made a hole in the tiles. You dug a hole and directed your ability to the roots of the tree. And the tree crumbles. Making more sunlight. Yeah, we removed the shadow. We managed to drag it into the sun. Oh no, because you dug a hole, there's a shadow there. It's going to try to escape. Oh, it stepped on his hand. You said that there are 2 paths that I can follow. But for you, having that many choices, impossible. Koichi, that's where the sun shines the brightest. May I ask you to move to the right a bit, please? Take your time and enjoy the sunbathing. Yes, right. The classic Joe Star beatdown on the thug. That's the singular path that you can follow. And there's the lighter. But what to do? I wonder if I'm still able to join the organization. troubling. You know, when this part gets animated, I can hear that dun 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 dun. I know that was more Jotaro. I think they did it for Josuke too. That's gonna be boss. I can't wait till we see that animated. All right, entering the gang part 6. So this would be the last one for the night. And that looks like that's the main cast here. And like you guys have told me, this technically is still saying JoJo. That is a boss picture. So is this one too, with the gold experience around them. That arrow. If there's another arrow in Italy, that means the number of victims struck by that arrow will continue to increase. I have to phone home. I have to tell my friends in Japan. What are you doing? Did you just say increase? But I just defeated Popo's stand and it had the arrow. Defeated? No, you're not understanding correctly. Okay, admittedly, thanks to you, we're not under the threat of being attacked anymore. But what happened was that the stand stopped attacking us because it was exposed to sunlight. The user, on the other hand, is completely unharmed. Does that mean that Popo is still alive? Alive? Remote control stands don't affect the user at all. I told you before, he probably doesn't even know that there's been a battle here at all. If it's true what you told me, the stand comes out of that lighter's flame, then be careful. If you relight it, you'll automatically be attacked again. I'll ask you again, he doesn't know anything about what just happened? Or that I'm a stand user? You're so persistent. If he felt anything, probably it would just have been his hand feeling heavier or something. But there's no way he could have found out that we're both stand users. Hey, I'm sorry, but do you mind moving your hand? Unfortunately, I can't. Unfortunately, I can't allow you to make this call. This is a sincere request. The enemy isn't an individual, it's an organization. If you tell someone that there's a high possibility that the information will be leaked from there. Giornio started to tell me that he was going to become a gangster. A gangster? Was this kid seriously considering that as his life goal? Did he seriously want to involve himself in immoral things like that? Is this guy for real? Those were the first thoughts that ran through my mind. But listening to Giorno's story, I could see that he held virtue within his words. I could tell because I've seen it before. Because back in Morio, I often see something similar in 3 Men of the Joestar bloodline. That's right! Those 3 who always make it seem as if virtue of justice were their life energy. Nice! The Joestars! And as Giorno looked at the poor old man who'd been victimized for this dream, there was that same virtue in his eyes within him. Giorno had definitely inherited the will of the Joestar bloodline. Let's go! Oh, look at that. That is beastly. They always had that will to fight for justice. Alright, so there's a lighter. Huh? I'm just enjoying a special order of pizza. Nom, munch. Oh, it's Popo. Alright, so he's basically eating. Sorry to keep you waiting. You were... Giorno, Giovanna. Ah, that's right. Sorry. When I eat, I get a bit lightheaded. Maybe because my blood rushes to my stomach. This may seem sudden, but are you religious, Giorno? Well, I can't say that I'm very devout. In any case, what I'm about to say may go against God's teachings, but I want you to listen and listen well. If the most important thing in this world is trust, then conversely, the most detestable thing in the world is to insult that trust. Do you understand? When you insult someone's trust, not only do you tarnish their good name, you interrupt their lives and back them into an inescapable corner. We don't fight for money or profit, nor do we risk our lives or start riots because some fool took our seat on the bus or in a concert. Fighting is only for idiots who have nothing better to do. However, once we feel that our trust has been insulted, we have a sanction to put our lives on the line. I feel that even God would permit murder in this situation. Don't forget that. And congratulations on your acceptance into the organization. You've managed to bring me a lighter without getting the flame out. Therefore, you pass. This is Passione's badge, which is proof of your membership in our gang. And for the time being, you'll be working under Bucciolati's orders. Bruh. How about it? A celebratory drink as well? He just straight up walked out on him. Did that kid really guard this flame for 24 hours? Or did he relight it and become a stand user? It doesn't matter to me. One way or another, in any case, I can use young clueless brats like him who managed to bring back the lighter alive to my advantage. Either way, I'll make him pull his weight. Yo, what's he about to do with that gun? Or is it just there in the background? I thought I closed this door. But then again, after I eat, all the blood does go to my stomach. Oh, what did you do? What did you do, Gio? Click. What was that sound? Oh, shit. Oh, he turned the banana into a gun. What the wow. So, you asserted that when someone is assaulted, murder is permitted, correct? I see. That is, in fact, a very important distinction because you insulted that innocent old man's life. And that's why I turned one of your pistols into a banana. It's your last meal. Take your time. Enjoy it. Yo! Look at the brains! Straight up blew his brains out! Yo! Giornio is a beast. That is beastly. Doing it for justice, too, because this guy was scum. Oh, they got to be continued here. Popo. Suicide by gunshot. According to the investigations, Popo, insulated in his own cell, took one of his guns, placed it inside his mouth, and pulled the trigger himself. The time of death was around lunchtime, roughly 24 hours after Giornio's first visitation. Since Popo was in solitary confinement, and the weapon causing his death was on his own, any possibilities of murder were ruled out. Consequently, another arrow was destroyed. Nice. He was like, you used that old man for your own purposes. He didn't have to die. But you said, hey, if you insult my trust, that's worth the death, right? Oh, man. JoJo Part 5. I'm really liking how this is going already. And we got a whole new JoJo and a whole new level of Beastly. So we're going to come back. We'll be right back. I will see you guys as soon as possible. I might be able to do another one tomorrow. At the earliest, I'll probably do one Monday. We'll read a couple of chapters then. But hey, this has been definitely fun. So per usual, if you guys like this video, go ahead and drop it a like. If you want to hear more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as there's not a shortage of content for you guys to indulge on this channel. Like, share, subscribe, and let people know that your boy is reading JoJo Part 5 if they don't want to wait. And I'll see you guys again, because as I always say, you guys could be anywhere on YouTube right now, but you chose to listen to me. I really appreciate that, so thanks for stopping by. On that note, it's your boy Scott signing out. See you soon.